Friend of the show and Midas Touch's own Adam Mockler is currently reporting live from the DNC, and Adam has been doing an incredible job talking to Democrats, talking to surrogates, talking to influencers, and also confronting MAGA. Yes, Adam ran into a MAGA lunatic in the My Pillow guy, Mike Lindell, at the DNC, and he confronted him about all things Donald Trump has done regarding attacking democracy, his Project 2025 plan, and so much more. It was such an incredible takedown from Adam. I want to play the full thing that was captured on the live stream, but fair warning, Mike Lindell, I think, was trying to disguise himself, so he shaved his mustache, so he looks a little different, but he sounds just as crazy. And now I want to check out this full, incredible takedown from Adam.
Why did Donald Trump need a new vice president?
What happened? What do you mean?
Why did Donald Trump need to pick a new vice president?
What does that mean? Oh, they're saying, why is Mike Pence not on the ticket?
Why did Donald Trump need to pick a new vice president?
Why do you have J.D. Vance instead of Mike Pence?
Why did
Donald Trump send out a tweet saying Mike Pence didn't do what needed to be done, and then violence accelerated at that very moment on January 6th?
Really coming at us.
Really? Wow, is that a question?
Yeah. Why did Donald Trump need to pick a new VP?
Do you realize how important January
Answer the question.
7th and 8th are?
Are you going to answer the question?
What's the question again?
Why did Donald Trump need a new vice president?
Why do you like the borders being open?
The borders aren't open.
They're wide open.
Langford introduced the bill.
Killed by the fentanyl.
Langford introduced the bill, and Donald Trump shot it down.
Who do you work for?
Midas Touch. Know the name.
You guys have been brainwashed.
Oh, Midas Touch.
Yeah.
These are the Midas Touch guys.
Why did Donald Trump need a new VP? Hey, if you're going to show up at our convention,
Isn't it great that you
answer a simple
great
question?
you have Elon Musk now instead of Jack Dorsey, corrupt Jack Dorsey?
Why did Donald Trump need a new vice president?
Because Mike Pence was not a good vice president.
Because he didn't do what needed to be done. He didn't subvert the will of the American people.
No. You need to understand. Anything that would have happened back then, if the election would have been overturned, we would have lost our country forever. I'm about one thing. You know why I'm here? I'm here to get out the word.
Do you think Mike Pence?
Platform. You guys have this has nothing to do with who's elected. We need to secure our elections, get rid of our machines, and go to paper ballots hand counted. Do you agree?
I talked to you in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Do you remember it's me from Wisconsin?
Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris and my own senator Amy Klobuchar in 2018 wanted the machines gone from our election. Did you know that in the movie Kill Chain?
You're yapping, and everything you're saying is a lie. We talked in Wisconsin. Everything you told me was a lie. Why did Donald Trump need a new vice president?
Look at the movie Kill Chain.
You're not going to answer.
Look at the movie Kill Chain.
If you're going to come to our convention,
he did a good job. Pence didn't do good. Why would he need a new vice president? It's a different
if you're going to be an anti-democratic, anti-patriotic,
it's a different election. What's wrong with you? Do you have a fever? This is a different election, 2024.
Donald Trump has not talked to Mike Pence in 3 years.
How do you know that?
Because Mike Pence wrote it in his book that Donald Trump never called to see if he was okay after people chanted, hang Mike Pence.
Do you like Mike Pence?
I do. I think he's a patriot. He's more of a patriot than you will ever be, sir. I'm sorry.
Is that right? Well, now you're picking on me. You don't like the fact that I was an ex-crack addict, the American dream? I never voted. I wasn't political. I was trying to get everybody to Jesus Christ.
You call us robots?
No, I did not. I tried to get everybody to Jesus Christ. Are you a Christian? Are you a Christian?
I'm not a Christian.
Is your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? I'm going to pray for you. I pray, Lord, that this guy could get saved.
Republicans act like we're a hive mind, yet every time I talk to you, you say, I'm an ex-crack addict. I'm the American dream on steroids. Get some new material, man. And stop being an anti-democratic, anti-patriotic.
It's not new material. This is real to me.
You say the same
thing. All the people in Minneapolis, my friends, that were crack addicts. I'm
sorry for that. I apologize.
No. They rebuilt because we have the American dream in this country. They built businesses, quick crack cocaine,
you stick to the
and
same.
Then they were burned down by Tim Walz that let them burn.
That is not true.
That is 100%.
Why did Donald Trump praise him over the phone?
I lived it. Donald Trump said you need to bring in the National Guard.
Donald Trump praised him. He said he's a great guy.
No. Donald Trump made him bring in the National Guard, talked him into it.
Lie after lie after lie. Just notice.
Tim Walz in Minnesota made us stand. 8 people in our Thanksgiving. 8 people we had, and your neighbors could turn you in if you had more than 8 people, and you get 90 days in jail. He gave us 4 more for Thanksgiving.
If you're going to come to the DNC, you better get some new material other than paper ballots or the American dream on steroids. You're just yapping. It's the same thing.
I'm not going to change because that's what we have to have here. Paper ballot. 132 countries have banned the machines in their election. 132. 100 countries have banned mail-in voting.
Can I ask you a genuine question,
And the Democrats want this. I've told you. I get blocked by Republicans.
Do you think that Mike Pence did the right thing on January 6th?
Do I think I'm glad he did not reverse it. You know why?
Why?
Because we lost our country. We wouldn't have known that we have to get rid of these machines and go to paper ballots hand count. What we have found the last
Stick to the script. Stick to the script.
No, that's what it is. You don't get it. You think Mike Lindell's trying to overturn the 2020 election.
Yeah.
I went on Jimmy Kimmel. See, you're so demented in your brain.
I'm
you
demented.
Yes,
demented.
because you find real news reporters that have watched me the last 3.5 years. I was on Jimmy Kimmel.
Like Sean Hannity, OAN.
Sean Hannity. I haven't spent any time on there. Fox won't have me on.
Who's a real reporter to you?
A real reporter, Frank Speech. Frank Speech, the only.
Give me a break,
Frank
homie.
How
about the fact checkers?
Yeah, Facebook. Alan Duke, he's a Facebook fact checker.
I follow him around fact checking him everywhere.
Let me tell you this. Yeah, Alan, what do I want? You ask him. What do I want? You're the Facebook fact checker. What do I want more than anything else? Am I trying to overturn the 2020 election right now?
I don't think you're trying to overturn. You've made that
Have
one
I?
behind.
Have I? Yes.
Can I ask you a question? Why did Donald Trump need a new vice president?
Oh,
What happened to Mike Pence?
I don't think that Mike Pence was available.
Why?
I think he
You
had
can hide it in snarky remarks, but you are an anti-democratic, unpatriotic person. You are joking around here. It's not a joke, man.
Do you know who I am?
No, I'm sorry.
And you got me. Could you fact check him?
This is Alan Duke. He's the Facebook fact checker that covers up all your stuff that you.
The Facebook fact checker. I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
Oh, really? Oh, now you apologize to him for asking him the same question you asked me? You didn't like the answer he gave you? You are something else, kid. It's unbelievable. Alan will tell you.
He's a great American.
Alan will tell you that all I want, in the spring of 21, when I went on Kimmel, they said, he goes, Mike, if your friend Donald Trump had been selected like you say Biden was, would you still be sounding the alarm? What did I say, Alan? Yes, I would. It doesn't matter. This election, either one, that no matter what happens this election, I will be sounding the alarm. I have met with France, Germany, the UK, 132 countries have got rid of the
What do you
machine.
think about Donald Trump saying he wants to terminate the Constitution?
Right now, we need to go to paper.
You want to fact check that one?
Well,
Terminate all laws, rules, and regulations, even those found in the Constitution? Let's hear the fact check.
well, I'd have to work on that one, but let me go back to what he's saying right here.
No, I want to hear the answer. Why did he say that?
Why didn't you answer? Let him answer.
No, I want to hear that. I want to hear it. Answer the question.
Let me say something about
The candidate that you guys are boosting and emboldening wants to terminate the Constitution and subvert the will of the American people in every sense of the words. Fact check it. Let's hear it.
Well, let me ask you to do this. Go to my website.
No.
Leadstories.com.
No, nobody's going to go to your website.
All right,
Yeah,
young
you
man,
will, 'cause he's the one that
you don't know what you're
fact checks
saying.
people like you.
You don't know what you're saying. I have one of the largest fact-checking companies in the world.
In the
Okay,
world.
we got
In
70
the world.
journals. I have
And with
fact
the
checked.
stuff coming out
I
of
have
your
fact
mouth,
checked
you
this.
don't fact check.
If you go to my website and type in Mike Lindell, you'll see how I've slapped. We've slapped
me.
fact checks on him many tiany times because he has been
Hold on.
fed a lot
No,
of.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to get snarky with
No,
you.
you apologize. Okay, so what if I want, first and foremost, what is my end goal?
You want to get rid of the machines.
There you go. That's it. And you sit here and attack me. If it took,
that's what
no
he
matter
wants.
whoever won this election, no matter what happens,
shave your
if
mustache?
it leads to being here.
Where's your mustache?
What?
Oh, where's your mustache?
I don't know.
Where'd it go?
No, you seem to have a mustache,
I
right?
did. You really? You believe
Why
that?
did you shave your mustache?
That was my brother. No.
But why did you shave your
Let
mustache?
me say.
All right, he's a waste of our time. Let's keep going.
Make sure to thank Adam. He is such an incredible reporter, doing such an incredible job with Midas Touch at the DNC. And I love that he led with the question about J.D. Vance, because J.D. Vance represents so many things to this Trump campaign. First and foremost, the fact that Donald Trump sent a violent mob to attack his vice president on January 6th, so he's no longer running with him. The fact that he needs a new running mate for that reason. And it's also representative in that fact that so many former Trump officials are speaking out against Donald Trump because of the danger that he poses. And it's not just that J.D. Vance back in 2016 said Donald Trump was a threat to democracy, said that he could be America's Hitler. But Marco Rubio also, who was on the short list to be Donald Trump's running mate, still says he doesn't trust him with the nuclear codes. This is crazy. Even Republicans know that Donald Trump is unfit for president, to be president, that he's always been unfit for this job. And so I'm so glad Adam talked about that. And J.D. Vance, of course, also represents the scary and dangerous agenda that Republicans are trying to push if they win the White House, if they win the Senate, if they hold the House, something that we absolutely cannot allow to happen. Project 2025 that we need to be talking about more and more every single day because it is dangerous. Kamala Harris says we're not going back, not just to the terrible Trump presidency, a time of division and chaos that was 4 years ago. It feels like forever ago, but it was only 4 years ago. And we remember how terrible that time was. But she says, not only are we not going back to 4 years ago, but we're not going back to 40, 50, 60 years ago, the time in which Donald Trump wants us to live, when we enjoyed fewer fundamental freedoms and civil liberties than we do today. We cannot allow that to happen. So an incredible job there from Adam. I want to thank him again. He did such amazing work. He already is during the DNC. I am loving these live streams from Midas Touch. I'm sure you are as well. But Adam, obviously doing incredible work. We need to continue to confront both MAGA and their lies every single day, online, in person, wherever we possibly can. We got to call out the hypocrisy. We got to remind people of what is at stake in this election. That is exactly what Adam Mockler is doing. Absolutely killing it. And we're going to try to be like Adam on this show every single day. And if you want to support us, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, that you leave a like on this video. It really goes a long way. What we are building here is so incredible. And I'm so proud of the community that we have grown in such a short time, just over a month. And we've already built such an incredible community on this channel. And we're going to keep growing it with your support. And until next time, I'll see you soon.